Hello everyone and welcome back. It's time for American Truck Sim Chill here on DSPGaming. We got a good night in store, hopefully. It looks like they have updated the game, so I think it says that when we go to boot it up, it might have us randomly go to a new area again. Remember, whenever they update the game, they're like, oh, just pick a starting point or whatever. So they might actually do that tonight. We'll have to see. First off, before we get started, I have a new drink. Avid Blueberry Pomegranate Imperial Hard Cider, 8.5% alcoholic volume. It's brand new and it's from the Pacific Northwest, basically local to where I live. Let's give it a go. Let's see what it tastes like. Blueberry pomegranate sounds like it could be pretty good. Okay. Smells like cider. And it smells kind of really sweet, like a berry flavor almost, but it's supposed to be blueberry pomegranate. Let's see what it tastes like. Here we go. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. It's too many flavors, I think. Basically, if it was just blueberry and apple, it would probably be good. But I taste blueberry, I taste apple, then there's that pomegranate too. And it almost tastes like it's too many flavors at once. Like it's hard to nail down one flavor and say, oh, it tastes like that. It kind of tastes like all three at once. So let me put it this way, it's not bad, but it's certainly not my favorite. I wish that it was more of a less flavors together. I'm not necessarily drinking for the flavor, I'm drinking for the liquor content, and this is actually twice as strong as what I've been drinking recently, and I'm gonna have 2 of them tonight. So there you go. All right, so here we are. It is time to start. Let's see where we actually are. I have no clue where on earth we are right now on the world map. Okay, okay, so they're not gonna teleport us or anything. We are we're in Texas. We are in Texas. So why don't we... Oh! Phil's best friend with 500 kicks over on Kick. Thank you to Phil's best friend. I appreciate that very much. That's $5 of support right there. We now have on-screen pop-ups for kicks. Yes, we do. We do. So that is absolutely awesome. Thank you for that. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Add that there. Thank you, Phil's best friend. Appreciate that. Very nice. Okay. I think what we should do, number one, are we fueled up and everything? Let's take a quick look. Let's see if we're fueled up or rested. I don't remember if we are. Okay. We are not fueled up or rested. So before we do anything, we got to fuel up and rest. Then we'll determine what we want to do. I'm thinking let's just do a job out of Texas. Why not just do a job straight out of Texas? You know what I'm saying? Rather than have to, reconfigure where we are or whatever. All right, so let's find a gas station. It's literally right across the street. Perfect. Calculating. Oh no, did it glitch? There we go. It did glitch, but that's where we're going. Okay. Let's just go right across the street and fill up, sleep, and then we will see where we want to go first tonight. Here we go. We're off. We begin our weekly journey. Wait, we're not off. This is not the way out. Look what they did. They put me facing a dead end. So they put me directly facing a dead end. How nice of them. Okay. Maybe I have to back out the whole way. I don't know if I can actually go forward here. Let's see. I do have to turn around. Okay. It's pretty crazy. This game came out in 2016 and they just recently added humans, right? But there were no humans in the game until like a couple months ago. That's just crazy. Okay. Honk the horn? Okay, hold on. Allow me to get out of this precarious position here. All right. That's the horn of the truck. It's kind of a crappy horn for a truck, isn't it? It sounds like really like high-pitched and weird. This doesn't sound like a truck's horn at all. Kind of bizarre. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's refuel. Let's sleep. And then we will see what jobs are available here in Texas and go from there. We should have gotten German Oktoberfest beer. Now, I don't want to drink beer. Beer is too low alcoholic volume for the insane amount of calories that are usually in beer. At least with this, it's a cider. I do like cider. And it's at 8.5%, so it's a little bit more of a buzz. You know what I mean? It's weird. Man, it's weird. Because, again, it doesn't distinctly taste like apple or pomegranate or blueberry. It has that tartness of all three. It's like very tart berry is what it tastes like. That's like the best way I could describe it. I do taste apple. Like I'm going with my tongue and I can taste like, oh, I just ate an apple. That's what it tastes like the aftertaste. But you don't get the distinct taste of apple when you're actually sipping it. Because there's so many flavors combined. All right, gas station right here. Where's the other side? I think I have to go around. There is some beer that I do like, but I prefer not to drink beer on these streams. It's too, like I said, too gassy, too many calories. Oh, stop that. Just because I'm going to hit the gas and blow up the whole station is fine. Relax. The pumps must be in the back. They are. There they are. Okay. Let me sleep right next to it. Okay. Let's get some gas. Fuel up. There we go. All right. All filled up. Wait, yes, we're all filled up. Start the car. Let's go sleep. Why am I must have been pushing the pump again. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Getting some rest. All right. Let's take a look at the local jobs. Let's do a job from where we are. Right here. From Tyler, Texas. Let's see what's available. Anything interesting? We've got big tires. Damn, that's a ton of big tires. Like a huge, long bed of them. There, they want me to go to Denver, Colorado. So that is a... Oh, my God. That's the longest job we have ever done. That job is going to require me to sleep for sure. Maybe I would make it with the gas, right? Maybe I would make it with the gas, but I don't think that we will make it. We have to sleep at least once. That's the longest job I've ever done. What do you guys think? Should we do that? That'll be maybe that might be all night. That might literally be the entire stream. It's just one really, really long job to Colorado. I'd be okay with that if you guys are okay with it. Let's do it. Want to do it? All right, let's do it. The long haul. The first crazy long haul I've ever done. It's worth $38,503. There you go. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's tap the Rockies. Nice. Let's tap the Rockies, brother. Can I leave from this side? I think I pulled in from this side, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Oh, shit. Where's the exit? Oh, here it is. It's over here. What the fuck? Oh, come on. I slightly tapped this stupid thing. All right. We're going to go out the entrance. Rather than go to the exit, we're going to go out the entrance. Here we go. Oh, actually, this was the way out. Okay. Never mind. Where is everyone tonight, says Kratos Fanboy. Like I said, I don't know where the attendance has gone for American Truck Sim. I actually said this when we were starting. We started 5 months ago when I first started playing Truck Sim. We used to get 200-300 on YouTube and then like another 100 on Kick. So we usually had around 300-400 on average. Now we're lucky to get like 150 on YouTube and maybe like 50 to 80 on Kick. I just think that the game's gimmick has kind of gotten worn out for a lot of people. Why? Because I've been playing it for 5 months. And all we do is drive around and do delivery jobs, right? Which I get it. But when I retired it, people got angry with me and said, no, bring it back. We demand that you bring it back. We will come and support. We want this. So we're continuing. As long as you guys, again, want to keep showing up and continuing and supporting with this game, I'll keep playing it. So let's see how it goes tonight. Again, let's see how it goes, right? Cool. Here we go. I'm supposed to press enter. I turned my car off. I'm an idiot. Okay. Here it is. The crazy long job. Let's do it. Take the job. Where are these stupid tires? Right over there to the left. Where are they? So we gotta go all the way to the back. Right now it's kicking on Kick. A lot of people are talking on Kick, but YouTube chat's very, very dead. I don't know why. Like, no one's talking on YouTube. Thank you to the first, one Slay God did a 100 kick over on Kick. I should just say sent 100 kicks is what I should say, right? I can't find this stupid thing. Did I go to the wrong side? I did, didn't I? I think I was supposed to get it from the other side. Sometimes I hate these deliveries because you think, oh, do you want the driver to just leave with the delivery? Then why are you making it so difficult for me to pick it up? Like, why is it in this weird spot where I can't reach it? See, look. It's in the weirdest spot. So I guess I hook from the front, not for, okay, I have to get it from this side. Let me drive up and back up. It's just bizarre. Like, why'd they position it like this? What's up, Jade? Good evening. How are you doing, man? Good to see ya. We're doing a huge amount of tires tonight. Here it is. This is going to be the longest job we've ever done. From eastern Texas all the way to, like, middle of Colorado. I'm going to definitely have to sleep during the job because I'm going to be so tired if I don't stop at a rest stop to sleep. So we're going to have to. Okay. There we are. Oh, let's get one Slay God up on the leaderboard. Let's go. Thank you, one Slay God, for that. We're now at $7 support. Can we get some more? At this point, can I be honest with everyone? I don't care on Kick. If you're watching on Kick, whether you sub, gift a sub, or you do kicks, they all work. They're all great for me. We've already confirmed that they all work, and it's all proper, and it's good. So however you want to support via Kick, please do. It's, I don't have a preference. Even though I know that we have a sub goal, what I might start doing, since some people want to send kicks rather than do subs, maybe I'll do like way smaller goals each week because I think I can set it up to do both. I might do that. That's right. There's also no Argentinian nonsense on Kick, supposedly, from what I'm to understand. So, good stuff. Okay, we're off. Are my headlights on? They were. Okay. I have a ginormous truck bed behind me of tires. Look how huge they are in the rear view above me here. There's an insane amount of tires. Jay, you just got done playing Rivals. How's it going in Rivals recently? Having a good time with it still? I hear, do they keep adding heroes consistently and everything to it to make it fresh? Ooh, by the way, it's starting to pour rain outside right now in real life, which is good. It means it's actually going to cool down even more in the office here tonight. Here we go. No. See, here's the thing. Someone just said, I thought I heard that LTG found up some nonsense on Kick. Oh, no. He tried it, and then Kick, of course, immediately detected it and told him, dude, you just tried to scam us. Like, what's your problem? Now you owe us, like, thousands of dollars. So he's been streaming on Kick for, like, 2 months and hasn't made a penny because he tried to scam them. And they immediately detected it and said, no, we paid you this money, but now you owe it back. You're actually streaming at a deficit. They basically told him, you're forced to stream for us now because we overpaid you because you cheated. And if you don't, we're going to sue you. So he has to... Now he's a fucking slave. I mean, what kind of an idiot? He's actually a slave to Kick. Isn't that great? What's up, Zanid? Zanid just hosted me with 6 viewers. Anyone who came over from Zanid Street, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to Truck Sim Fun. Well, I guess technically not a slave. A slave would be like, you're absolutely against your will forced to work for them. They already paid him money he didn't earn because he tried to cheat the system. So now he has to earn it back. So what would that be? Almost like a loan? Like it's a loan shark deal or something. Where he took money he had no right to take, and now he's trying to earn it back. Abdullah, how you doing, man? Abdullah says, am I going to get Mario Galaxy 2 on Switch? I don't know. I have no idea what we are doing. Tomorrow night, I was thinking of trying Hades 2. Not tomorrow night, excuse me. Wednesday night, I was thinking of trying Hades 2 to see if it works, because people keep asking me to play it. And I'm like, I'll give it a shot, but I'm not convinced it's going to work. But if you guys want me to try it for a night stream, we'll give it a shot, right? So that's number one. And then I have no idea what to do on Thursday, because Thursday we got Super Mario Galaxy 2 on the Switch 2, Ghost of Yote, and I almost believe there's another game too. Oh, I remember on Friday, I believe people are telling me that on Friday, if you have Game Pass Ultimate, which I do, the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 beta comes out as well. So maybe I want to do that on Friday. So I got a lot of things to think about, what I want to do. Excuse me. How was dinner? It was good, Vietnamese comrade. We had bacon and onion flavored chicken sausages on big sausage rolls with a bunch of condiments. So I had one that was like a hot dog with the works, so it had like spicy mustard and relish and sauerkraut. And on the other one, I had ketchup and sweet relish. Oh, I gotta do a vehicle inspection already? I just started. Dicks. All right, fine. I gotta do the stupid inspection. Let's see where it is. It's right here. I literally just started, man. Already hindering my delivery time. Lunch Filter says, how long ago is this Phil emote? That's the original Phil from when I first started on YouTube. That's probably circa 2008, 2009. That's before I started growing out my hair and growing my beard, and that was in late 2010. We're good? Okay. We're good. Blade and Angela have come out now, and Daredevil is soon. So they are consistently updating Rivals. That's cool. What's the temperature? It is 81 degrees here in my studio here tonight, but it's nice and cool. We got cool air blowing in from the window. It's raining outside, so it is refreshing air coming in. So it's all good. Am I ever going to burst again like I did on May 1st? Listen, I burst all the time. I just don't do it publicly because it's none of anyone's business, right? The May 1st thing was not exactly my idea. It was an accident. And it is hopefully in the cards that it'll never happen again if I can so help it. So there you go. All right, let's go to cruise control now. Here we go. Good to have you here tonight, Jade. Go. All right, let's get some support for Truck Sim. If you like these chill streams and you like the honest candor and the fun, please support right now. We got to hit our goal by the end of the night if you want to see this again next week, or else I am actually retiring it for good this time. I told you. It had its one chance where we didn't hit the goal, and I retired it, and everyone yelled at me, and I said, all right, I'll bring it back one time only. We did, and now it's been back for, what, 2-3 weeks? It's all good, but we got to keep it rolling, so let's get that support going. Now look at me swerving all over the road. How about we get a tip? We haven't had a single tip tonight. How about we get a tip? How about a super chat? Like, we had no support via YouTube at all tonight. Can we get some YouTube via the YouTube viewers, some support over there? Kick wants to say hello to Jade tonight, so Jade, Kick viewers are saying hello to you, particularly your future stepdad. Are my initials PPB? Well, my government initials right now are PPB, but I'm thinking of changing my name to something cool, like maybe like Maxwell Lightning Power. Something like that, you know. That way, everyone can call me Max Power. Now, that's a cool name that rings on the internet, right? You know, if I'm going to change my name, I'm going to change it to something cool and snappy. Not like, you know, like DeLon Sparrow. Like, who the fuck would want to change their name to the name of a small Tweety bird? Yeah. Jade says hello to your future stepdad over on Kick. There you go. Very good. Really, like, some people when they redo their names, it makes sense, but like half of Hollywood's names are so fake. You do realize that like most of the names you know in Hollywood are all fake. Almost every single one. Everyone has like a normal name that's like, you know, Spockenstein or like Jonesington, you know, something boring. But no one likes those names, so then they go to some crazy name you would never, you know, think. And then boom, like, oh, now it's catchy. Now everyone knows this actor or actress or whatever. But still, no one picked Sparrow. I guess there's a character, Captain Jack Sparrow, right? I used to say, well, is that a cool name? Well, I guess the thing is, like, it's not like Captain Jack Sparrow is supposed to be like a strong, virile man of a character. He's not supposed to be like a badass or anything. If anything, he's just like this weird drunk that bumbles through life but gets lucky, right? And he has these crazy adventures and everything. I mean, when you watch him, you just laugh your ass off at all his misadventures because so many things go wrong for him. So I don't think I would ever be picking a name like that. Well, I gotta get off here. There we go. Here we go. Oh man, it's pouring rain outside, coming down hard. It's our first heavy rain of the autumn season. It's starting right now outside. That's right, the rain is very heavy. Nicolas Cage was named Nick Coppola. He's the nephew of Francis Ford Coppola, but he didn't want to seem like a nepo hire. Makes sense. Totally makes sense. I mean, Nicolas Cage, everyone knows him, like, wow, it's a cool name. It's totally not his real name. Oh, yeah? Italians change their names so they can avoid discrimination in Hollywood. Is that true? I could see, like, if you have a really heavy ethnic name of some type, that maybe people would try to typecast you as just one role. Like, what if your name was actually, like, you know, like, what's a really heavy Italian name? I got a burp, hold on. Excuse me. What would be a really heavy Italian name? Mussolini? What if your name was Mario Mussolini? It'd be pretty hard for Mario Mussolini to get roles outside of roles where he's playing like an Italian guy, right? Like, I could totally see that. So you gotta change your name to something more generic. Federico Fettuccini. Grandmaster Scrub with the $2 super chat. Thank you, Grandmaster Scrub. He says, good to see you still trucking. Yes. And we're doing our longest job ever right now. We're driving from eastern Texas all the way to northern Colorado. So we're gonna have to at some point stop at a rest stop to get some rest. I think gas we might be okay, but the rest stop is gonna be necessary. Thank you. Let me get you on the leaderboard before I forget. Thank you, Grandmaster Scrub. That's our first super chat of the night, actually. Let me get you on the leaderboard. I just realized we hadn't had any YouTube action until right now. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Leonardo DiCaprio was told to change his name to Lenny Williams. Well, you know what is funny? Because I don't necessarily think of Leonardo DiCaprio as like a heavy Italian actor. Like, he's played some roles like that, but not always, right? He's played a wide variety of characters. So it is kind of weird. His name sounds more ethnic than he is, right? He's mostly German? Oh, I didn't even know that. Smooth going. Maybe this will be a nice, easy job for big money. I guess we'll find out. So far, no stupid detours or anything, so that's good. Picnic area, it said. That I guess I could understand. Dunsfelter says, well, Hollywood would make you pick a new stage name if you have a more common name, so that way it doesn't overlap with other people. I guess that would make sense. You do want to stand out and have people know who you are, right? Oh, shit. Steven Tyler was born Steven Victor Tallarico. See, there you go. Like, Steven Tyler, that's a catchy name. It really is. It's catchy. My name is definitely not catchy. My name is unique, but not catchy at all. Like, I don't know another Phil Burnell anywhere in the world. There might be one, but it's not going to be someone notable or anything. So I don't have to worry about, oh, my name is too common. At the same time, my name is not catchy or very interesting. That's why I got to be DSP. That's catchy. Yes, I'm using a fisheye lens for my camera, absolutely. And I have it solely focused to make my forehead look as big as possible. I'm trying to go for the Frieza look from Dragon Ball. Is it working? Hold on, let me try, let me do this. Better? My goal is that you can see your reflection on my forehead as I stream. That's what I'm going for. Jade asked, did I like Vector in Sonic? Well, I was using Vector as a power character, and quite frankly, I just don't like the power style in Sonic. But I think you can use any character with any vehicle, and then it changes their style. For example, Eggman, Dr. Eggman was also power, but then I moved him over to a hoverboard, and that's boost type, and I loved it. And I won a race, and I was doing really well online with Eggman on the hoverboard. So maybe I could just pick any character I want. As long as I have the right vehicle, I should be able to play with them. Was my father a sheriff? I don't think my dad was ever officially a sheriff. I think he was a justice of the peace for a while. So he was able to marry people and stuff like that, and he did do that for a bit, but I'm pretty sure that's where it ended. Oh, no. Oh, not again. What is going on here? I'm braking. They're making me get off. Son of a bitch, man. Again with this? Nah, fuck this. Fuck you guys. Fuck that shit. Okay. So why exactly were... Oh, no. Oh, come on. There's no way this is the whole road. There's no way this is blocking the whole road. Oh, no. Oh my God, I think I'm making it. I'm making it. Yeah. Yeah, I did it. Nice. It was not as bad as that last time where the whole road was blocked. We actually squeezed by. There you go. Out of the way. I got a bunch of tires, and they gotta go on trucks or tractors or wherever. We don't have time to wait for your bullshit. Well, Game Duty says you can turn the detours off. I mean, you're right, but it is kind of an element of interesting stuff that happens when the detours hit, right? It's kind of like a, you know, what do they say? The monkey wrench? They throw the monkey wrench into the plans, and that's kind of an interesting factor. If everything just went ultra smoothly every time I played, it would be kind of boring, no? But at least we get something out of the detours sometimes. PFC Deer in Headlights, how are you doing? Good evening, good to see you. Welcome back. All right. Excuse me. Okay, we're on cruise control again. Jade, we could try Vector on the hoverboard. We could try a lot of people on the hoverboard. I think the hoverboard is my style. Like, I tried all the vehicle types, and I think the vehicle that I like the best is the hoverboard. I was doing really well at the end of the stream, actually. Am I familiar with a guy named Steve Ballmer? Steve Ballmer. The name sounds familiar, PFC, but I don't know off the top of my head who it is. Steve Ballmer? Steve Ballmer? How are we doing? We're about halfway through, maybe? Probably take a break. Maybe when I split the part is when we'll sleep. We'll have to get more drink because I'm already more than halfway through my drink. Oh, was it the guy who said developers? I remember that meme. Developers. That was one of the old memes of the 2000s. Did we cross the state line yet? I don't know. Usually we'll see the signage. It'll say, welcome to Colorado or whatever. I haven't seen it yet. I have never watched Ice Road Truckers or any of those trucker shows or anything like that. No. Absolutely not. Well, come on, what do you guys want to talk about? Tag me in the chat. And guys, for goodness sake, let's get some support for Truck Sim if you want to keep it in the rotation, right? Let's go. We got our first sub of the night. I'm sorry, guys. Just gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you, I'm sorry, guys. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Oh, what did I click? I clicked opacity. What did I just do? There we go. I meant to do that. Wow, I can't type right. Thank you, I'm sorry, guys, for 1 sub. And then it looks like your future stepdad just dropped it a bomb. Your future stepdad dropped 5 subs on Kick. Thank you, your future stepdad. Very nice. And now we're up to 39 bucks of support and climbing tonight, almost to a third of our goal. Thank you guys for the support so far. Remember, also on Kick, subs are great, and now kicks are great. If you use kicks and you do 100 or more in one singular transaction, you now get an animation on screen. This is brand new. We just added this. So if anyone wants to do kicks tonight, go for it. You'll get a new animation with a new sound effect. Stepdad. By the way, I adjusted the volume to make it a little lower because everyone always complained about the sub sound effect. So I adjusted it to be a lot lower. Now, hopefully it sounds lower to you guys. I'm excited for OD. Now that we know what OD is, I'm more interested. I'm definitely more interested in being a supernatural game where they're claiming they actually scanned a real haunted house or whatever. That's actually kind of cool to me. Like, that actually sounds really awesome. So... Wow, look at Kickbot being completely glitched. Did you guys see that? Yo, Kickbot was utterly glitched. Did you see that crap? It just posted up way late the notifications for those gifted subs, and it was multiples that were wrong. Oh, shit! Oh! Whoa, man, that was close. That was close. What the hell's going on here? We got a traffic jam of some sort. Yo, this is a cop to the left of me. The cop had to stop for me. Holy shit, I made the cop stop. That's crazy. I was not expecting that to happen at all. I was certainly not expecting there to be slam on your brakes traffic right there. Almost caused a major accident right in front of a cop. Damn. Okay. Was I familiar with David Duchovny prior to seeing him in Twin Peaks? I only saw Twin Peaks about 10 years ago. I saw David Duchovny in X-Files when it was new. I used to watch X-Files as it aired on TV in the 1990s, so that's what I knew him from. If I were a flower, would I bloom? Doesn't every flower naturally bloom? Are there any flowers that don't bloom? Because if they don't, then what's the point, right? So I would assume if I'm some kind of a flower, I would bloom. I would doubt that I would have any control over it, right? It would be part of my natural life cycle. Oh, here we go again. Look, I'm going to slam on my brakes. Yep. Wonder if that cop is still behind me. I don't want to get a ticket. Whoa, don't hit me, stupid boss. Excuse me. I'm starting to get close to being tired. We have McDonald's on my right. That's cool. We're stuck. We basically had to get off the highway to get to this little town, and now we're kind of stuck in the town. Should I rest now? Maybe I should. Right here, right next to us, is a rest stop. So why don't I do that? I think I should. I think I should actually hit up the rest stop while we're here, and that way I'll recuperate, and then we can continue for a second half of our journey. I'm Sorry became a member tonight. Thank you, I'm Sorry, for the membership. That's the first one of the night. Let's do that when I get a chance here. Let's go over there. And we'll recuperate, and then we will continue on the journey. DSJB97, resubbing for a year. It was actually the very tail end of September. that I started streaming on Kick, I believe, last year. So thank you so much, SJB, for a year of support. That will count towards our goals for tonight. 7-Eleven, right? All right, I think that's... Oh, no, it's In and Out. Right on red. Fuck you. Pull your way right over to the rest stop. Here we are. While we're here, we might as well get gas and we might as well sleep. No? All right. Go ahead. Let's get some rest. What? Seriously? Okay. That's... Oh, come on! You're starting to piss me off now. Just get me to the rest stop, you stupid thing. Are you fucking for real? Dude, I'm not even touching anything. I'm really not. The game is being really stupid. I wasn't touching anything. Get the hell out of here. I gotta sleep. Okay, here we go. Buckwell, 1,000 kicks over on Kick. Thank you so much, Buckwell. You're beating the crap out of the competition. You are. Thank you, Buckwell. There you go. And as you can see, a nice animation. Wait, what did that say at the bottom? What did it say at the bottom? Hold on. It didn't say test animation, did it? Because it shouldn't say that. What did it say underneath? Did anyone catch what it said underneath? What did it say? Truck Sim? Let me see. Oh, it said his message, Truck Sim? Oh, okay. So I didn't realize that I had that enabled. I might have to disable that just because, you know, you might have idiots who are going to try to do it and then say something offensive in it or something disgusting. So let me see if I can disable that right now. I don't know how to do it, actually. I'm not sure. There might not be a way to do it. I'm not sure. Well, I'm glad that we're figuring this out now. Anyway, let's add all this to the leaderboard. We have a whole bunch of contributions that came in, right? So first we had I'm Sorry, who became a member. That's our first membership of the night. Then we had the SJB97 that resubbed. And then we had the 1,000 kicks from... Hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay, I see. See, I'm learning more and more about it now. That was Buckwell with the 1,000. I'm being told you have to do 500 kicks minimum to even get a message. Okay. So if someone's going to try to say something stupid, they have to pay at least $5 to do it. That makes sense. That's much better than $1. Okay. Okay, good stuff. So, thank you for the support. How are we doing? We got another 10 minutes before I probably split the part. We'll see. All right, it's now daytime, and now we have to continue. Oh, let's turn on our wipers. All right, we're off. We're going to continue on now. With our journey. No, someone just said, his girl says, you've been playing this for 5 months. Do you think you could drive a truck in real life? No. I'm driving it automatic. I'm driving it with all these shortcuts and things. I don't know how to drive a truck in real life. Are you insane? Okay. So what happened to our GPS? Why is the GPS not working? Look. What happened to our GPS? Where is our job? I am using the shifter, but it's automatic. It's automatic. I don't know how to drive manual. Why did the job disappear from the game? That's not good. Like, I don't know where... Look, where's the end of the job? I don't know what to do. What happened to the job that I was doing? There's no way it could have taken too long, right? Because I absolutely had to sleep. There was no way I could do this job without sleeping. So what was I supposed to do? What's going on? Where is the job? Do you think it'll appear again? Okay, it did reappear. Okay, cool. All I had to do was get out of the rest stop and it reappeared. That's good. Okay, a tip apparently has come through. Give me a sec here, everybody. I just received a generous $20 tip from PFC. He says, do you think it's poetic justice what happened with you and Machinima after they went belly up? Poetic justice? Well, what happened to them, all right, is basically just representative of all the experience that I ever had with them. I'll explain to everyone in a moment here. For those of you who don't know what he's talking about. Thank you for the $20 tip. We're now up to 77, so we're more than halfway to our goal for tonight. Most Tasteless just gifted a sub as well. Thank you so much, Most Tasteless, for a gifted sub. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Now we're up to 82. Very good. Okay. So, if you want to know what PFC is talking about with that $20 tip, many of you may not know this because this is lore. This is old lore, okay? So back in the day on YouTube, you could not monetize gameplay videos at all. YouTube would never allow you to put ads on a gameplay video. The only way you could do it, you had to have a partner network that you worked for. They would put ads on the videos. Vehicle inspection, we just did one. What is this crap? Man, this sucks. I gotta go to an inspection. Well, you know what? I'm not going to that one. I'll go to another one. That one was in the wrong way. No, I'm not doing it. I'll go to the next one. Hit me with a fine if you want. I'm not stopping for that inspection. It's out of the way, and I'm not stopping my job for that bullshit. Fuck you. Okay, anyway. So back in the day, in order to monetize gameplay, it was only $700. Fuck that. Maybe I'll never do it again if it's only $700. It's not even a big deal. So back in the day, you had to be with a partner network. What would happen is the network would put ads on your video. They would make all the ad revenue on your video, okay? Then they would pay you a flat rate percentage of money based on views. So for example, for most of the time that I was with Machinima, the contract was they would pay me $2 per 1,000 views, okay? Overall, on any monetized video. That's how it works. They would keep all the ad revenue for themselves, and they would pay you $2 for 1,000 views. Originally, this was a sweet deal for advertisers, or excuse me, this was a sweet deal for the networks is what I meant to say, because YouTube ad revenue used to pay out the ass. Like, it was insane the amount of ad revenue you'd make on your videos. And again, the gamer couldn't do it by themselves. The only way they could make money was to be with one of these partner networks. So I signed with Machinima early on in early 2011, and this was the agreement that we had. Now, over the years, things went up and down and all around with this company. Sometimes Machinima would be your best friend. They'd want to contact you and talk to you about stuff. They want to make you offers and opportunities. Like, they were the people who actually flew me out to E3 in 2012. And it was the first time and last time I ever went to E3. And that was solely because of them making that possible. They offered to get me not only the flight but the hotel room and also the pass that I could get in under the Machinima umbrella. And that was before E3 had any open availability where anyone could attend. You had to be in the industry in order to go to E3 at the time. So they really got me in, and that was nice of them. The problem with Machinima, okay, is that Machinima had no clue what it wanted to be. Is it a partner network? Is it a YouTube channel for which people make content? Is it a network where you recruit talent from the partner network and then you have them make content for you? Like, what is it, right? Are they trying to compete with other big brands and have their own staff of people who cover news and gaming news and stuff like that? What are they? They never knew at all. Literally. They had like identity crisis. So one day their focus would be, let's work with all our partners and let's make a lot of content that makes a lot of money. And they'd have big incentives. Oh, stream this console and you put this hashtag into your video and you'll get a bonus, and that way we'll advertise the console. We'll get paid a lot of money from this company or whatever. Then all of a sudden that would dry up completely and they'd be like, we're making a TV show. What do you mean you're making a TV show? I thought that you're a partner network. I thought that you're trying to get people to make content. Oh no, we're gonna make a Halo show now. Oh, okay. We want all the partners now to advertise the Halo show on their channels. What? Like, what are you talking about? And so there were times when things were really, really great with Machinima with me and them, and there were other times when it was awful. Like, there were times when things would go wrong, whether it was like false copyright strikes and trolling, or ad revenue plummeting during the adpocalypse, and you try to get answers from them, and they would give you absolutely zero useful guidance whatsoever. Like, you'd have no idea what to do. You're basically on your own. You know, now they're supposed to be your partner network. They're supposed to be a big corporation that has your back and is supposed to be giving you guidance on what to do when you're a YouTube creator, and they don't know shit about anything. Half the time, I wouldn't even know who to talk to. Like, I had a manager who I was supposed to talk to. They got laid off, and then they never told me. So I didn't even know who I was talking to in the company. I'm sending emails to a dead email address. Gee, does that sound very professional? No, of course not. Then there were times when all of a sudden they make demands of me. Oh, you need to put the Machinima bumper on all of your videos that you upload. It's a demand. To which I said, well, I'll do it on my edited videos, but I'm not doing it on raw gameplay. So then we came to that compromise, all right? Years later, it's like 5 years into the partnership with them. And I'm like, you know, I seem to be the only person that still puts Machinima bumpers on my videos. So I contact them about it, and they're like, yeah, you could keep doing it. That'd be nice. I was like, wait, what? Do I have to do it or not? Nah, we don't care. So you see what I mean? Like, they were all over the place, and they never knew what they were doing. It was always very confusing. You didn't know who to talk to. There was no help with anything. They would change their whole process. Like, I always wanted to know how much money I was making on my videos so that I could know how much money I was going to get paid, so that I could split the money with other people who worked with me. So, like, you know, I had my friend John Rambo who would make co-op gameplay with me. I would give him 50-50 split of those videos. But then I'd be like, well, how do I get that data? This was before YouTube had analytics, so you had no way to track what money you were making. So I would ask Machinima to send me a monthly report and say, hey, tell me how much I'm making, right? All of a sudden, 1 month, they just don't send it. So I say, what's going on? Oh, you're going to have to request it from now on. We're not just going to send it anymore. So then I would request it. All of a sudden, they stop responding to my requests. Why aren't you sending me the reports? Oh, we just can't do it anymore. Sorry, just guess. Just guess. I'm going to guess what I'm making, and I could receive any amount of money at any time. Yes. And you see what I mean? So the relationship with them was always this weird, confusing relationship. It's like, and it was weird because for the longest time, I was one of their biggest content creators. It wasn't until like the last few years where I fell off with views, but like no lie, from 2011 all the way through like 2014, even into 2015, I was one of their biggest partners. Biggest. But I always would hear horror stories from creators saying they wanted to quit Machinima, and Machinima would like hold them in a contract and not release their channel, and it would be screwed up. Even PewDiePie, who was with Machinima, and he got into a big dispute with them about stuff. So I never really had that kind of problem because I really just didn't talk to them that much. I just basically made content, made money on it, didn't give a shit. But basically the reason that finally I split with them, it was during the whole adpocalypse in early 2017. So like literally overnight, half of YouTube's advertisers quit. They just said, we don't want to advertise on YouTube anymore, okay? Everyone's ad revenue absolutely plummeted. So I contacted Machinima to say, what's going on with this? Do you have an explanation? What are we supposed to do? Like, I can't make a living on YouTube on ad revenue if I just lost half my income, right? I need answers. So they said, we'll get you your answers. 2 days passed, 3 days passed, 5 days passed, no answers. So now it's almost a week. I write them again, I'm like, are you gonna get me answers? They're like, we'll just sit tight, we'll get you answers, but you have to wait. So I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. Obviously, this is my livelihood. I can't go out of business, so I need to get answers. So I started writing to other people within Machinima who I used to have contact with, who I used to know. I wrote to the guy who used to be the head of the partner program. I'm getting a bunch of return emails saying these people don't work for the company anymore. They laid them all off. So literally, Machinima had been falling apart internally and laying people off and downscaling, but they didn't tell any of their partners this. So here I am thinking everything's good and fine. Meanwhile, the company was falling apart, like just breaking apart internally. Now, later on, it was discovered, the reason was they spent all of their money on bullshit. So they would make all this ad revenue from the partners, and they would invest it in this bullshit. Like, we want to make a TV show. We throw a bunch of money. They made a Halo show. They made I think it was a Street Fighter show. No one liked it, and it made no money. It actually lost them tons of money. They just pissed all their money away repeatedly over and over. The people who were in charge were morons. They just thought, oh, we're just gonna have infinite money and we'll keep going out getting more investors to back our company. Don't worry about it. So they burned through everything. They had no money left, and they had laid off more than half their workforce, but didn't publicly disclose this information. So no one knew this. So here I am, still partnered with them in 2017. The company is falling apart, and I need help knowing what's going on with YouTube ad revenue, and they don't know anything. They literally have no clout whatsoever anymore, at all. They don't know what they're doing, and they aren't answering any questions. I got into an argument with them because they were disrespecting me. Like, they actually had the balls to tell me, how dare you try to email people that you used to know at Machinima? You just use the general inbox that we have for requests. Don't you dare ever try to contact anyone within Machinima ever again. And I was like, what? Like, why are you talking down to me like that? I've been a partner with you for over 6 years. I was one of your biggest partners and moneymakers at one point. Now you're gonna talk shit to me like I'm a child? Like, what is your problem? So we ended up having a not a very good split. And what ended up happening within 2 years, they completely went out of business. They lost all their money. They got sold to another company, and that company said there is absolutely no value in the Machinima brand whatsoever. They liquidated all of their assets, all of it. They liquidated everything. They sold off everything that they owned. They shut their channel down. Get this, they deleted all of their videos. So there was no lie, over a decade of video content that had been made by creators that had made videos for them. They just outright deleted the whole thing. Holy shit. So there's tons of content and videos that just vanished from the internet out of nowhere when they went out of business. It's so messed up. So listen, here's the deal. I don't want to say, oh, I'm happy that Machinima out of business or whatever, but like, the writing was on the wall. They had no idea what they were doing. They had a horrendous leadership. they really never actually knew what the hell they wanted to be. You know, they were a partner network, okay? I don't even want to say they ever really were like a TV studio. I got a red light violation even though I turned on yellow. That's nice. You saw I was turning on yellow. Anyway, they basically didn't know what to do. They burned their money. They were run, by the way, I looked into it. They were run by a bunch of rich bitch morons, meaning Ivy League school, born with the silver spoon in your mouth people who fail up, where when they make a mistake, they get rewarded for it. You know those kind of people? They actually, like, they'll tank a company, but then they get another job as a CEO of another company right away. That's who they were run from, or ran by. So it wasn't like people who knew what they were doing or actually had the best of intentions for anything. They didn't. They just didn't care. They just wanted, that's why, like, I would guess the whole TV stuff, you know, I want to run a show. That was probably like the idea of one of the guys on the top of the board or the CEO or the president of the company. I just want to make TV shows. But sir, we're a partnership company. I don't care. We want to make TV shows now. This is your big plan for profitability? Like, what are you talking about? You know, like, how is that ever going to work? They didn't care. They were rich. And by the way, when they went out of business, all those people went on to get other jobs, other roles. They're still rich. Meanwhile, all the employees under them lost all their jobs and had to go find other jobs frantically in an industry that was crumbling. Now today, there are still partner networks, but not many. And the ones that exist are the biggest ones, and basically, well, everyone who's in a partner network is in like the same ones. Like all the big YouTubers who are still in a partner network, the reason they do it is because that network cuts them deals with YouTube, but also with sponsors and other things, so they don't have to do that work themselves. Like, imagine if you were the size of, I don't know, iShowSpeed, right? Do you really want to sit around trying to negotiate yourself with different brands and shit? No. You just get your partner network to do it for you, and then they offer you all these money deals, and you just take them, right? So that's why these bigger YouTubers still have partner networks. Outside of that, there's literally no reason to ever have a partner network, ever. Like, they have absolutely no value. Right now, if I was with a partner network, they'd be taking ad revenue from me and giving absolutely no added value whatsoever. So there's no point to doing it. You know, now you can monetize any content that you want, no problem. So why would I not just do it myself, right? So there you go. That's just a crazy story of how YouTube used to be, and it isn't anymore. YouTube changed entirely in time. And, you know, I think a lot of people still to this day think about partner network stuff, not realizing that really there's no added value anymore. The only added value Machinima ever really gave me, they protected me after basically everyone was able to monetize gameplay, which happened, I'd say, probably around like 2014. They had me under what was called a managed partnership. What that meant was that I was absolutely protected from false copyright claims and from content ID matches because I was under the Machinima umbrella. If people started to upload videos and then claim my content, saying that they owned my content, or let's say there was a music match, like someone has a video, a song they uploaded, and that song happened to be in a video game that I was playing. Sometimes my game video would get claimed and I would lose revenue. So if you were in a managed partnership like that, basically you'd be protected from that. And I lost that when I left Machinima. I lost my managed partnership, so now I am 100% beholden to copyright claims, to content ID issues, and all of that. But the truth is, everyone is now anyway. Like, really, partner networks don't protect you from that anymore. So there's zero value in being with any company like that for me ever again. But that's just a way that things have changed. You know, I've been on YouTube for 17 years, and at one point it was absolutely necessary to have one, and now they don't even need to exist anymore unless you're a giant YouTuber. They add no value whatsoever. So there you go. All right, it is time for me to finish this drink and split the part. Sinful Rhapsody says, I missed the ability to DM YouTubers. Yeah. Back in the day, YouTube had a whole DM system by which it was like basically it was a social media network and a video upload site at the same time. So you could DM YouTubers, you could DM other YouTube viewers and have this whole chat system. And I had all kinds of conversations back in the day that are just lost to time, because who would have thought I should archive these, right? If they got the DM system, they're not just going to get rid of it. Oh no, they just deleted it out of nowhere. Just finger snap, it was gone. So now there's you know, no history or record of so much stuff that happened back in the day. Pretty shitty, honestly, pretty shitty way to do things, but that's how YouTube always is. They just change stuff and then they change stuff and just move on, and you can't really access the past anymore. It sucks. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. We're more than halfway done with this job. When we come back, we'll finish this job for big profits, and we'll have more chill fun. See you in the next part.